Welcome everybody to the Stretch, Relax, and Restore yoga sequence. Going to stretch out our whole body, relax, and try to restore and release any tension. So let's begin. Alright, you're going to start in your tabletop position, and we're just going to do some cat and cows. So breathe in and out with your cat and cow position. You can also do some little circles to try to move out your hips and just get that body starting to flow. Good job. Now you're going to take your hips back, take your knees apart into your extended child's pose. Reach those arms out overhead, head to the floor, and just breathe. Alright, you're going to take that right arm, you're just going to thread it through your head and shoulder on the floor. Thread the needle. Alright, you're going to bring that arm back up and you're just going to switch sides. So thread your left arm through. Alright, take that arm back up. You can just stretch out your child's pose one more time, and then we're going to take it down into Cobra. So you're going to have your legs come to the floor, and you're just going to take your arms and kind of try to squeeze them back and press your chest forward and just hold. Alright, good job. Press back into tabletop, and then we're going to go up into our downward facing dog. So just breathe, and you're just going to hold. You can walk those legs out a little bit, side to side. Stretch it out. Alright, come back into tabletop position. Do a cat and cow to stretch out that back. I'm going to take it back down into Cobra one more time. Chest up. Alright, you're going to press yourself back up to tabletop and then back into your downward dog position. Just stretch it all nice out. Stretch back your legs, your shoulders. Alright, now take that right leg forward into pigeon, half pigeon, stretch, nice stretch for your back. And then you're going to take your arms and your head to the top of the mat. Hold. Take some nice deep breaths. It should feel really good in your hips. Great for opening your hips, releasing tension. Alright, you can press yourself back up slowly. Back into that downward dog. You can walk your legs out for a second, and then you're just going to take that left leg back into half pigeon. And then you're going to fold your arms and your head down to the mat. Breathe. Alright, slowly press yourself back up. You can walk your legs a little bit, come back to tabletop, and we're going to do our puppy pose. So just take your hips all the way up and stretch out your arms. stretching them forward towards the mat. All right, you're going to press yourself up, and you're going to come towards the middle of your mat. You're going to press yourself into a yoga squat. Take a second to get there. You want to have your heels facing in. Take your arms up together at your chest. You want to try to you can push your arms together to try to hold your balance and try to just push your chest out as much as you can. You don't want to be leaning over forward. I'm just going to hold. All right, good job, everybody. You can press your hips back up into a forward fold. Take a nice deep fold. Feel good. You can toe heel your feet together, halfway lift. Forward fold. And you're going to take that left leg back into a lunge position. Hold your lunge, your fingertips on the floor, or you can press yourself up with your hands to your chest. Try to hold, square your hips. If you'd like, you can set your back leg down for more stability. We're just going to open up our hips. And then you're going to take both your hands to the inside of that bent leg. Take your arms, reach them forward into a lizard pose. Have that back leg down. And you're just going to feel a really nice stretch for those legs in your inner hip area, inner thighs. And you're going to try to reach your hands and your head forward. And hold. All right. You're going to try to press yourself and make your way back into a forward fold. A nice fold. You're going to raise your hands straight up over your head. And it's to heart. And you're going to clasp your fingers behind yourself, and you're going to take another forward fold variation with your hands together, intertwined over your head. And just fold and just feel good. All right. Take yourself out of that fold. Take your hands to the floor. Halfway lift. And then this time you are going to take that right leg back into the lunge. Remember, you can have your hands on the floor or have your hands to your chest holding it up. And you may have your leg either hovering, or you can have your knee to the floor, the back leg. And just hold. Then you're going to uncurl your back toe. You're going to take both your hands to the inside of that foot, extend and reach them forward. Have your head down in your lizard pose. And breathe for a few minutes, or a few seconds here. A few deep breaths. Just feel good. And we're going to take that leg back. We're going to press ourselves up into a forward fold. I'm going to toe heel your legs out for a wide-legged forward fold. Try to get your head as close to the mat as you can. And just breathe, feel good. And bend your knees as much as you need. And then you're going to take your hands to your hips for support. Take them to your chest. You're going to take your heels in, and we're going to bend our knees into a goddess pose. And you're just going to sink in your pose. Your knees are bent. And you're just going to hold and breathe. Come on out of it. You're going to straighten your legs. Take your arms out wide. And you are going to fold into your side angle. And you're going to hold. Arm straight up to the ceiling. The other arm to the floor. Just breathe. Stretch. And you're going to rise up from that side angle. Take your feet to the opposite direction, and you're going to fold and stretch over the other side. Alright, you can rise on up. Take your hands to your hips, forward fold. Take one arm up. Bring it back down. Take the other hand up to the sky. Bring it on down. And then we're going to just take a seat on our mat. You're going to cross your legs together. Twist to one side or the other. You can take your hands up to your chest. Just breathe for a second in this position. Well, like I said, you can do your twists. And then you're going to take your hands to your hips, and we're just going to do a seated cat-cow. So you're going to just tuck yourself in and then press your chest out. Alright. Take your arm to your head. We're just going to do some side neck bends. And just hold. Breathe. Going to release the arm and then take it to the other side. Alright, good job. And you can interlace your hands behind your head, and you're just going to press your neck down for a nice back of the neck stretch. Alright, feel good. And then come back on up. Going to do our eagle arms. You can stretch your arms out first to just feel some nice movement. Raise them up above your head. And then you're going to twist one arm around the other, palms facing each other, and just going to raise those arms above your head, keeping them away from your face. Just feels a nice shoulder stretch. Awesome. You can uncurl your arms, and we're just going to curl them to the other side, right, raise them up, and just feel a nice deep stretch. All right. You're just going to take one arm over. You can press that elbow down. And do the other side. Cross your one arm over your chest. And then the other. Just feel some nice arm stretches. Your neck back and forth if you need to get out any kinks. And then we are going to take our feet together into our butterfly position. You can flap your knees up and down if you want to get a little movement in your legs. And then we are going to fold over our butterfly. Alright, and you're going to extend those legs out in front. You're going to take your arms up and then fold forward into a seated forward fold. You can grab your toes if you can reach them. Try to get your head as close to your knees as you can. Alright, now we're going to take the left leg out, right leg in. You're going to raise your arms up overhead and you're just going to fold over that left leg. Feel a nice deep stretch for that leg. And then if you can, you're going to take your left arm down and the right arm overhead and try a revolve fold. You could just try your best. If you can't grab your toe, it's totally okay. If you can't get your arm to the ground, that's okay too. Just try to feel a nice stretch for your chest. Alright, good job. Now we're just going to switch sides. You're going to take that left leg back in, right leg out, arms overhead, and you're going to fold forward over that right leg. Awesome. Now you can try to take your right leg down, or your right arm down, that left arm overhead, and try your revolved fold. Alright. Great. You're going to press your legs back onto your mat. I'm going to sit up nice and straight, and then you're going to take yourself down to on your back. Take your knees back up into a bridge position. You're going to roll yourself up and just hold and breathe. And slowly take your hips back down. Let your knees fall out, feet together. And just hold and breathe. Feel this hip opening. Alright, you can close your knees. You're going to take that right foot to your left knee for a reclined pigeon pose. You can grab that left leg and just pull into your chest. I'm going to try to keep that left leg flexed. Alright, you can take that left leg down, the right leg down, and you're just going to switch sides. So that left foot to the right knee, and you're just going to pull in that right leg. Alright, you can take your legs back down. Take your knees into your chest. Just breathe for a second. You can rock side to side if you'd like. And then take your head to your knees. Just curl up in a ball. One deep breath. And release. Going to take that right leg down to the mat. Take your left leg and you're going to cross it over the right, arms out into your supine twist. Hope your back cracked. Mine definitely did. This position feels really nice. Just breathe and hold it. Feel good. Take that left leg back. You can extend it down and you're going to cross that right leg over the left. And you're going to take that twist onto the other side. Alrighty. You're going to take your arms through your legs, grab either your arches, your ankles, your toes in Happy Baby before we close out our sequence. Just going to rock back and forth. You can take your head up if you'd like. You can extend your legs out wider, grabbing your toes. Take your feet together, heels together. Just feel good, rock it out. Just take a couple deep breaths before we close out this sequence. Alright, you can straighten your legs and let them extend all the way down to your mat. Take a full body stretch, arms overhead. Then you can take your arms facing palms up, down by your side. Take a nice deep breath in. And release. Another nice deep breath in. Hold it and release out. Just close your eyes. Hopefully your body feels very relaxed and calm. Release some tension. Slowly wake up your feet, your hands. Take your feet up, hug your knees in, feel good. You can take them to one side. You can slowly press yourself up. Take a seated position. Take your hands together. Take them up to your third eye. Feeling the love, feeling your relaxation. Take them to your heart. And then we're going to bow our heads. Namaste. Thank you so much. I hope everybody feels great. Remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment how you felt. And I hope everyone has a great rest of their day. Namaste.